Hey, okay, so yeah, hi. So, quick background. I've spent the last few years pretty deep in crypto arbitrage specifically. Not like a side interest, it's genuinely just where most of my time in this space goes. And there's this whole AI-driven layer that's been developing on top of it recently that I've been quietly poking at. So today, I'm just gonna open one up, run through it live, showing you exactly how it works. Okay, so I'm on the main dashboard right now, tapping Launch Bot here. Okay, it's up. So the first thing to configure is trading pair, and just so you understand what you're working with, this bot is active across multiple exchanges at the same time, so my coin options here are genuinely pretty open. I'm going with TRON tokens today, just keeping things familiar. Okay, then toggling over to live mode, and now I need to get my wallet address in here, so I'm just gonna hop over to my wallet for a second. Okay, copying the address, coming back over and dropping it into this field right here. All right, sorted. Good. Now, capital allocation, I'm putting mine at, yeah, somewhere around there. That works. Next is risk level. So this slider is essentially just my way of telling the bot how opportunistic to get, like how far outside the safe zone it's allowed to wander when it spots a trade. I'm dialing mine to something moderate, not being reckless, but not being overly cautious either. Then last one is arbitrage strategy, which is basically just the AI's game plan, the specific logic it operates under to find and execute these opportunities. Okay, yeah, I'm satisfied with this whole setup. Moving forward. So now it's asking for the deposit, and something I think is worth pointing out, I'm not locked into any specific coin here. I can fund it with whatever's sitting in my wallet, and they'll handle converting it into TRX on their end before the bot does anything. So I'm just going with what I've got available right now. Hang on. Okay, done. So now I'm tapping I have sent, and there it is. It's running. Dashboard is right here, trade count, win rate, average spread, chart updating as we go, and now we're just in the waiting window. I'm going to speed this part up for you. All right, we're back. Going in and hitting stop and withdraw now. Good, it stopped. So here's the complete picture. Total runtime, number of trades that went through, the strategy was running, my win rate, and the net profit after the platform already took its percentage, all laid out right there. So now I'm tapping withdraw now, just holding here while it processes. Good, it's confirmed. Funds are on their way to my wallet. Takes a few minutes, and I'm gonna fill that time with look, I'm not someone who talks about losses a lot, but I think it's actually relevant here. About a year ago, I was testing this platform that genuinely seemed different from the usual stuff, like the technical documentation was thorough, the team was responsive, there were real people in the community asking real questions. I ran it conservatively for the first few weeks, did a small withdrawal that went through fine, and then gradually started treating it like a legitimate setup. And then things got weird in this really subtle way. Like the interface started having these small glitches, response times on withdrawals went from hours to days, and the team's communication got kind of vague. Not alarming vague, just corporate vague. Like everything was technically being addressed, but nothing was actually being resolved. And by the time I got impatient enough to push harder on a withdrawal, it just didn't go through. That whole experience has fundamentally changed how much patience I have for anything that doesn't perform consistently from the very beginning. This one has been performing consistently. So if you're thinking about checking it out, links in the description, also pinned up in the comments. And look, the main thing I'd say is that my experience isn't yours. Like what works for me, what I'm comfortable with, the way I test things, none of that automatically applies to you. So just go in on your own terms, start light, pay attention to how it behaves. That's the only way to actually know anything. Peace.